subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
So we're stopping that. So we are having this renaissance right now. There is a foundational Black American renaissance. And it is indeed very, very real. Yeah. And people are going to respect it. People are going to respect that. And, you got the naysayers who whine. Why are you claiming America? The white people don't like you, niggas. This ain't about being liked. We don't care about that. This is our homeland. We're not refugees. This is our land. We are the ones who were here longer than any damn body. We're the ones who created all of the culture here, pretty much. Everything where you point out something great about American culture, we either created it, influenced it, dominated it, or our fingerprints are all over it. Anything. Literally anything. It all revolves around us culturally. We are the cultural heartbeat of this nation, ladies and gentlemen. That's either true or false. Yeah. And we are recognizing that and putting respect on it and making everybody else put respect on it. And then you know how the tethers are. They try to run the Jedi mind trick. You just want to be like the white man. You want proximity to the white man. Well, no, y'all flee over here with aspirations of getting proximity to the white man. That's you. Because when the white man goes to your village, y'all the one who gets to doing the tribal dances and showing out and bucking your eyes. That's you. No. That's not our culture. Our culture is being self-sufficient and sovereign. Even in our fashion. See, a lot of people, that's another thing. See, there's a lot of misconceptions about our culture. Like our fashions, a lot of times we like high fashion things as foundational Black Americans. And many people attribute that. They think, okay, well, you guys want to be like white people to wear name brand stuff like white people. No, no, you have to understand foundational Black American psychology. A lot of clothing brands, they do good until they start trying to pander to the Black audience or to the hip hop audience. Because a lot of times the Black audience will gravitate towards something and it's a high end type of thing. And when they start trying to pander to a Black audience, they lose the audience. There's a psychological reason for that. Um, we like high end stuff, and we know that the dominant white society, they hoard all the high end stuff for themselves. You understand? So we want the shit that you're going to get. So if you wear some coats or some suits, where are you getting yours from? I want high fashion stuff. I want the good stuff. Because usually when they say, okay, we're going to make something specifically for you, subconsciously we understand usually they degrade it to a certain degree. When they try to make something specifically from us or for us, it's almost a downgrade because they used to do that in slavery. They would wear high fashion clothes and good clothes, and we would say, hey, we want some of that. But then they're like, no. We got some for you, Leroy. We got some Negro cloth for you. It'd be this hard denim, this itchy cloth, this cheap cloth that they would have for us. So on a subconscious level, we knew if they give us something specifically, if they kind of design it specifically for us on a subconscious level, we know that they're going to degrade it to a certain degree. So we always had the mindset of getting the stuff that they use because we know that they're going to hoard the high quality stuff for themselves. Give me that. And then what we'll do, we're going to remix it and flip it and put our own flavor on it. So we want to cater it to ourselves on our own terms. Does that make sense, family? Am I making sense? See, we like to remix things and put our own FBA flavor on it. We're not trying to be like them. We just want the high quality stuff so that we can then flip it in our own way and keep the integrity and the high class of it, but still put our own FBA flavor on it. It's never us trying to be like them. Like, for example, when like I'll use the Timberland boots, for example. Timberland boots. Timberland boots was never made, Timberland boots, I think it came out in 1973. I think they were doing Timberland boots in 73. And Timberland boots, they made them very rugged for like workers, and they made it for people who were hikers. They was kind of high end. Timberland boots were kind of expensive because they're high end, rugged, sturdy boots. So they were kind of selling them in high end stores to a certain degree. And on the East Coast, the people who will wear Timberland boots first were the drug dealers. You see, a lot of drug dealers would introduce a lot of fashion things within our society and hip hop society. A lot of the street hustlers. You understand? Because they would have access to a lot of high end things, and then they would flip it and put their flavor on it. And the rest of the society would say, "Hey, I want that shit. That shit is fly. I want that." Like going back to Timberlands. Timberlands, that was something that, those East Coast D boys, you out there working them corners, it's snowing. You standing out there on the corner, you need some shoes that are waterproof and sturdy while you out there on the block. So they would wear that and they would flip it and put some flavor on it and put some style on it. And then the hip hop audience got a hold of it. That's how it transferred into hip hop. The hip hop crowd started rocking the Tim boots. And we first started seeing that shit. I think one of the first videos, I think, didn't Naughty by Nature in the OPP video, I think Tretch might have had on some Tims. I know Das Effect and those guys, especially those Brooklyn cats. That was a real big thing in Brooklyn. They started rocking it and took the Timberland boot. They weren't wearing it like the white people wore it. They loosened the strings and they just flipped it, and we put our own flavor on it, on something that was kind of high end to a certain degree. We did that with a lot of stuff. Polo shirts, we would flip it and wear it a certain way. These high end things that we're told that we shouldn't have access to. We're like, yes, I do want access to it. And when I get it, I'm going to flip it and put my own flavor on it. So that's when we'll get a high end car. We don't want a car that's catered to us. No, no, give us a high end car so we can flip it. So we get a Cadillac or a Mercedes and put some blades on it or whatever. We flip it. Just like with jewelry, we get a Rolex watch, which is a high-end watch, and we'll bust it down with diamonds. We put our own flavor on it. We like to remix things on our own terms. That's a part of foundational Black American culture. You see? See, we've always had that kind of mindset. See, remixing, that was like resistance to erasure to a certain degree. Because see, we've always been, denied authorship over mainstream culture. So even though we've created a lot of things in mainstream culture, so remixing elite or off limit things, that became a form of creative resistance. That's us saying basically, if I can't be included in your system, I'll flip it into something on my own. So we get in their space and we reclaim that space on our terms. You understand? And we've always had a legacy of making do with what's available. Even during Jim Crow and slavery, we were given leftovers, secondhand clothes, abandoned instruments. And what did we do? We started making soul food. We started making cultural delicacies with that leftover stuff. Those clothes, the secondhand cloths and fabrics, we would tailor them and make fly outfits, just like with Dapper Dan. Our brother Dapper Dan got Gucci prints and Louis Vuitton prints and started making track suits and outfits for the drug dealers and then the hip hop crowd. You see? So we've always had that alchemist mindset. That spirit never really left us. It evolved into a cultural instinct. So when we're given access to luxury, um, the impulse is not to really preserve it in its original form. We have to transform it with our own flavor. So that's not us trying to be like them. If we're trying to be like them, we just, keep it the way they brought it to us. But then we always got to flip it. See, we always have to, part of our resistance mindset is to assert our own identity in a conformist society. See, when you get high class shit, it there's some invisible rules with it. They tell you how to wear them. You gotta do this. If you get a certain car, you gotta drive it this way. You can't do this. You can't do that. You gotta behave a certain way in elite spaces. So when we get luxury shit, we remix it, flip it, like a foundational Black American woman in a Donna Karan dress. She's gonna wear that shit way differently than a white woman in a Donna Karan dress. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna put all types of flavor on it. It's gonna be highlights, accents, jewelry, accessories. It's gonna rock different. It's gonna look different. It's gonna hang different. You know, that's like a little metaphysical thing with us. And we turn ownership into authorship. See, there's a difference between owning a luxury good and having a cultural authorship of it. See, when we modify a Rolls Royce or an iced out watch, we create new meaning around the object. So it's not just a symbol of wealth, it becomes a symbol of Black excellence. It's a symbol of rebellion. You understand? So we just got to really understand the mindset that comes with us flipping and remixing certain things as foundational Black Americans. It's not about proximity to whiteness. Because when we get in those circles, we flip things and we make them our own. That's something very unique with us. We don't go by their rules. You understand? Let me see. Let's get a couple of more folks in here. RJ, I don't want to hear no more of your. All right, I don't know why you're requesting RJ. We didn't heard Tether Babble and Democrat Shield Battle. We didn't heard enough. I don't want to hear no more, to be honest. 'Cause yeah, you crashing out. You ain't saying nothing. I think that little Democrat money dried up, so now they got you out here stuck, and you got to look out the window for the immigration trucks. So yeah, you struggling right now. You might be over there at Stacy's house.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Hold on, he might be over at Stacy's house doing some OnlyFans. Ali, what's up, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, Ali. Have you called up before, Ali?
Gone to where? Sorry?
Have you called up here? Have you called me before?
Not really, no.
Okay, first time caller. Okay, I'll just double check. What's on your mind?
Not much, bro. I just randomly joined this space, But you seem to be a well-dressed gentleman in your profile picture.
Okay, where you from, man?
I am from Pakistan.
Oh Lord. What's your Cash App?
I don't have CashApp, bro.
What's your Venmo?
I don't have Venmo either. I have a bank account.
What's your bank account number?
Why do you want it, bro? Are you gonna?
No,
Are you gonna?
are you trying to get some money? You trying to get us to send you something?
No, no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Ali. Y'all, they don't have nothing. Okay. They don't be saying nothing. Okay. They call from Pakistan and India and don't be wanting nothing. All right. Y'all raise your hand if you're ready. Raise your hand if you're ready. What's up, brother Richard Sudan? I see you down there. Sister Brooke, I see you down there. Gokuda, what do Gokuda, I let you up here. You don't say nothing. Gokuda, what's up, Go? What was going on with your phone, brother?
Well, when you select me, I can't hear you calling me, so I don't know when I'm supposed to talk or not. Because you might be, in the middle of talking. That's why I don't say anything.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is Go Cougar doing? But what's on your mind, Go? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good. I was gonna ask you, if you haven't heard the new talking points for the tethers now is trying to say that we're like a black supremacy group, and I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that's them coping. Yeah, that's them trying to redefine us because we've defined ourselves, we defined our lineage, and they're coping. They're desperate. They're coping right now. And they're lying. Tethers are gonna lie. That's what tethers do. When tethers are backed into a corner, they feel like they're psychologically backed into a corner. Their natural instinct is to just start lying incessantly. So yeah, they're kind of proving our point. But yeah, they know that they're full of shit. Um, they are upset that we have defined ourselves and our lineage, and they think that they're going to try to redefine us by just lying over and over again. No, you're not. Foundational Black Americans, whether you like it or not, means one thing and one thing only. The 43 million plus, some people say it's up to 50 million, but I'll just say 43 million plus people who are Black in America who come from non-immigrant backgrounds. That is what a foundational Black American is. That's nothing more, nothing less. It's a lineage, not a group, not an organization. There are no leaders. I am definitely not nobody's leader. Do not wish to be, do not wish to lead anybody, and don't want nobody following me. Follow your lineage. You understand? And speaking of lying tethers, we got Big GT from the UK in the building. Big GT. What's going on, Big GT? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? You were just talking about not lying, but you lied earlier on, my guy. You need to stop this, like all this lying that you do, and this historical kind of
Projection.
notions that you put on. Bro,
Project.
what projection?
Yeah, yeah.
Why did the Blackfoot get called the Blackfoot, bro? Can you explain to us?
You tell me
And
why.
I want everybody to go and Google it. Why the Blackfoot got their name?
Okay,
Can you tell us why they got their name?
you tell us, Big G.
How they got their name?
You
It says from dirty feet, stepping on coal, and their feet being dyed black. They wasn't black people. That's how they got their name Blackfoot. You said earlier that they are black people, but they're not black people.
yeah, I'm saying that
So
in people, Native American tribes were black skinned people, and
there was no Native American tribe that were black.
I don't believe they dyed their feet. I don't even believe that. That sounds like cap.
Bro, I believe it
I
because I could see they were doing it in their war painting. When they were painting themselves to war, they were using black paint, charcoal especially.
Yeah, they painted all types of parts of their body, but many of them, especially on the east and the south, many of them were already black people, like another. And the Washita and the Yamasee, black skinned people, based on the description, sir.
So yeah, because the white man turned up and saw black people, saw Indians coating themselves in black paint.
Not
So
all.
of course they will call them black.
Why'd they call
They
them?
didn't know their true color.
Why'd they call them Indians in the first place?
I don't know. The
Wow,
Europeans were kind of stupid back then.
I,
So
I
I don't know.
called Indian because they were black skinned, just like the people in India, right?
No, because they didn't call the Indians in India black.
What do they look like in India?
They are just dark brown people. They're not black.
Dude, them Indians are black skinned. I ain't saying they're black ethnically.
Though they're not black skinned. They're
Yes,
just highly melanated.
they are black
That's all they are.
people.
No,
Yeah,
no.
we can
The
see.
dictionary. Go and put the dictionary definition in. There's no word under their definition of
We
black.
no. They're not ethnically black, but these are black skinned people. Especially back then, they didn't have skin bleach like they did now. They're lighter now.
The,
They bleach.
my guy,
That's
my
why
guy, the Dalite.
all them Indians when they went to the West, they looked just like those black skinned people in India. All right, come on now.
Come on now, the British hasn't got no accounts of calling them black when they got to India, my guy.
Nobody's
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Indians, Indio. They're black.
So you,
God damn, you be okay. Well, these tethers are so dumb.
Right, you're dumb, bro. It's like you're just lying out here.
Heather,
You know what I'm saying?
act like you don't get the point. I didn't said repeatedly they're not ethnically black, but they had black skin.
They're not black skinned neither.
They are
They're nowhere. No, they're not.
them. East Indians are jet black for the most part, sir. Most of them are jet.
No, they're not. The only ones that are dark, like so, are Sri Lankans, and they're not. They're not black. What are you talking about?
And these people's skin's black as hell. Yes,
They're not black as hell. They're just highly melanated.
they're black as your mother's areolas. Yes, they are, sir. They're very dark-skinned people. They're black as that bushmeat that you cooked for breakfast this morning. They're very black, sir. Stop denying it, Big GT. Your little yellow jaundiced eyes can't see good, sir. There's a problem. You need to get some.
Bruh, you must have been sipping on that bone this morning because
Oh,
the marrow bone must have gone into your brain. That little rabies infection. You
no,
understand? That's crazy.
over there cooking lion loaf, and you're not really paying attention to what you're seeing in front of you, sir. Come on.
My guy, I'm talking about Blackfoot. You went to Asia.
Right,
Bro, I'm talking about the Blackfoot. How did they get their name? You just
right.
want to skip past it.
I'm saying these got their names based on what they look like. And the reason why they were called Indians was because they were dark-skinned people anyway. And there were people who were classified as Negro who was Native American. There's a great book on that called Africans and Native Americans by Jack D. Forbes. Very good book on that. I bring scholarship. I don't bushmeat babble, sir. Anyway, Big GT, what else is going on in your little life of the world? What's happening? What else?
Like the sun's shining, you should be sleeping. You know, old age and sleep is very, linked. You guys need to sleep a lot to have the energy for during the day because you don't want to be falling asleep in the middle of,
And
the afternoon and shit.
shining on
So,
that damn
yeah.
forehead, that's going to mess with the follicles in that
But have you seen your forehead? God,
already janky hairline, sir. Do you think that UK sun is going to be good for that little dry peppercorn scalp of yours, sir? Come on.
have you seen your pushback 4 inches hairline?
Have a robust, beautiful foundational Black American hairline, and your hairline looks like hyena pussy. All right, your hyena pussy.
My guy, you got that Puerto Rican painted on hairline. What are you talking about, my guy? Let's stop talking. What are you talking about?
Nappy cowlick. You look like a musty Superman. All right, so you can't talk about hairlines. Get that musty peppercorn cowlick up out the front of your damn head and do something about it, my dude. Come on now.
My guy, you need to stop wearing those buffalo toupees that you got on your hair, bro.
Dude, man, you look like an Ebola infected Dracula. You look like a damn tether vampire. All right. You're not gonna even turn into a bat. You turn into a buzzard and then fly off and go find bushmeat and come back. You're a horrible vampire. All right.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. You just need to allow them.
And give them malaria. So you're a horrible vampire, my nigga. So you're not good.
Bro, the vampire saw your hairline and they say he wasn't FBA. You understand? So I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
No, Lord. Anyway, Big GT, let me let you get back to getting some cheetah chili dogs and do your thing, brother. All right.
Yeah.
All right, get your musty ass out of here. All right. Let me see who else we got. Let me see. Okay, this one of these Indian dudes, Ram, Avatar, Ram. I hope this is not one of these Pakistani dudes. Ram, what's up, Ram? Ram, speaking of East Indian, is this one of these guys? All right. Let's see. Ram, it's going to take him a minute to get his. Ram, are you in here? Mr. Ram, unmute your microphone if you can, sir. Ram. Oh, Ram. Ram. Okay, Ram ain't saying nothing. All right, let's see who else we got. Let's get 20 East TV. Let's get 20 East TV in the building. All right, 20.
Yo, you can hear
I
me?
can hear you. What's up, 20?
What's up, man?
How-
So I'm alright, I'm coolin'. So shit, we got Beyonce down here this weekend.
Yeah, Beyonce been killing it down in Atlanta.
Man, look, man, she putting so hard on for the American black. That shit had me crying and
Yeah.
I was so proud of how she going hard for us. Like we got the top two artists in music right now putting on for the family, and I know they can't stand that. And watching that Beyonce concert, I see why the white folks hate her. Cause she really putting on for like nigga, this our shit.
Mm-hmm.
She going crazy out there.
Yes, Lord. I want to
Yeah,
tour too. I wish I could have saw it when they came out here, but I would love to see it because I heard it.
yeah, man. Shit.
Thank you, brother. But yeah, shout out to our good sister Beyonce. Love her to life. She's representing. That's a part of the foundation of Black American Renaissance right there. Beyonce is a part of that. That's that Renaissance. You're bigging up the lineage. Kendrick Lamar, that's a part of the foundation of Black American Renaissance. Bigging up the lineage. The Clips, they got a lot of American icon iconography on their new album. They're representing the culture. This is a beautiful renaissance that we're in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely loving it. It's a long time coming. It's a beautiful thing. But let me get up out of here, family. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Everybody, I need y'all to go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Everybody make a contribution to the Hidden History Museum. Make a contribution to the museum. And also, you can get the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z. And also, don't forget to get that Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. Rootworkstyle.com.
I need some more work, baby, tonight. Ooh, I need some more work on me tonight. Ooh, I need some more work, baby, tonight.